Frederick and I are obviously off the range today. We thought it would be fun if we showed you 3 things, not a first aid kit, with maybe a few bonuses, of what's in my range bag. We'll start out today with the first item. In pretty much every video you see, we're wearing hearing protection. Since we're not on the range, we're not going to wear the hearing protection. We also pretty much always are wearing in-ear hearing protection. You only got one set of ears. Do the most you can to protect your hearing. So we always double up. The first item that's always in my range bag is extra hearing protection. Some of the videos recently, you've seen me wearing these hearing protections, other these ones. Why? Because I forgot these in the cruise truck and I didn't have them for a month. So there were quite a few videos where I used my backup hearing protection. There's been plenty of times where we've gone to the range and someone else has forgot their hearing protection. It's always a good idea to have spare hearing protection, not only for you, but for someone else that might be shooting with you that day at the range. People are people. We're not perfect. Forgetting things happens quite often. Don't let your hearing suffer because you forgot your hearing protection and you thought you could power through. Always use hearing protection. Now, another one that I forgot to set out is eye protection. They're actually, Fred's standing on them right now. Another nice thing to have besides hearing protection is a spare set of eye protection. Again, people forget them. It's always a good idea to have a spare pair. For the second item, it's useful to have in your range bag. This one seems obvious. I'm sure plenty of you already have this, though we're going to do a mentionable that maybe you don't have. Is going to be a toolkit, a little gunsmithing type toolkit with the hollow ground screw bits. This is just a simple Wheeler one that has a handful of flathead, hex, star shape, Phillips head, the common ones that you're going to need. It doesn't have everything, but it has most that'll get you through. There are bigger ones. That's what she said. But this is the one that I like to keep in my bag. It's a good size that just has a common enough combination of bits. And because when you buy scopes and laser sights and all that, you frequently end up with about 4 million different oddball size wrenches. Some people just throw them in one of the end pouches. Good luck finding what you need. I find, especially if you travel, you've seen these bags. I like to throw all of those in one of these travel style pouches. It keeps them nicely organized. It's easy to get to the wrenches. You just throw them back in your bag. You don't got to worry about them falling out randomly loose. If you happen to switch to a different range bag, it's easy to grab and go. And you can keep things like your spare filaments for your fiber optic sights, maybe small batteries, etc., easily organized in these little bags. So that's another mentionable. The little travel bags definitely can be handy. Here's another way that I use them for things like keeping my hot hand warmers. When it's 10 degrees, 20 degrees, 0 degrees, negative 4,000 degrees, it's awesome having hot hand warmers, and keeping some in the bag organized is nice, along with things like alcohol wipes, sunscreen, insect repellent wipes, etc. These travel bags, they really come in handy for keeping your range bag organized. Now, speaking of honorable mentions, another honorable mention here is going to be a little roll of targets. Now, maybe you never forget your targets, though every once in a while I'll buy targets. They get set on the coffee table, the dining room table, whatever it may be, and then I forget to grab them when I'm heading to the range. Get to the range. Rather than buying targets, if they even have targets available at your range, it's nice to keep just a roll of these targets handy. If you got a little bit of cardboard, something in your backseat of your truck, boom, now you can make a 6, 8, 10 shot target. And they only cost, I don't know, $9, $10 off Amazon, and you get hundreds of them. So, great little deal. Pausing to wipe our face. Holy Nikes, Frederick. The humidity is terrible. Let's quickly hit that third item. The humidity is getting brutal out here, and Fred and I need to get some ice cream. Now, you've already seen that I have insect repellent, etc. in the bag. This third item, I bet not many of you have in your bag. Limeys. What are limeys? If you wear them, I'll give you a little, we'll cut in a little demo of on the catwalk where I model them for you. but these are tick repellent sleeves you wear on your legs. I don't know how they do the studies, but the scientists kind of figured out you're most likely to get ticks on you from grass, cankle height. So you wear the limeys. I have never got a tick on me while I'm wearing limeys. It could be a coincidence, though I can tell you the last time I was at the training center and I didn't wear limeys, I had 2 ticks trying to get the cream out of my Swiss cake roll. Wore the limeys, haven't had that problem again. Could it be a coincidence? Maybe. But so far for me, they've worked 100% of the time, and I'm going to keep using them. And for what they cost, you might want to check them out too. Did you have limeys as an item in your bag before today's video? Let us know in the comments. We're probably going to do a few more of these what's in your bag, 3-item with a couple bonuses videos in the future. It won't be an every week type thing, maybe once a month or so. It's really one of those things we can do when the weather is less than ideal like today and we could get flash floods. So anyway, Fred and I really appreciate you getting this far. If you enjoyed today's video, like it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so Freddy gets his biscuits.
Share it with your friends and family. Maybe drop a comment down there. Those things are free and they really help the channel greatly. If you'd like to help us make more of these videos in the future, look into becoming a member. Again, Fred and I really appreciate you getting this far. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Fred, the humidity, terrible.